back with another video. Today we're actually going to tell you what we bought, and I just threw my notes.
Oh, before that, do you like her pajamas?
Oh, yeah. So today we're having like a sit and chatty video. We just got new pajamas and we really just wanted to stay in our jammies. We didn't feel like getting dressed today.
Yeah.
So in today's video, we're going to talk to you about what we bought, why we bought it, and answer a few Q&As. We don't want to get into a lot of Q&As because we plan on doing that down the road. So if you watched our last video, you saw that we went RV shopping with Matt from Leo's Vacation Center, which was so much fun. We honestly loved Matt and we loved Leo's Vacation Center. We wish we A, found something that like nicked off everything we were looking for, and B, there was like personal circumstances that we'll get into later down the road of why we ended up not being able to buy from there. So after that, we decided to look for privately owned private sellers. I don't really know how you describe that. After a couple more weeks, we ended up finding an RV that we pretty much just really liked, and it fit everything we kind of needed.
And the Apollo also fits in it.
All right, so we ended up finding and purchasing a 2004 Fett+Co Granite Ridge model 3100 SS. I think I'm saying that right, 3100 SS. And that's basically just the model number if you want to look it up and see the specs. But it's about a 31-foot RV. It's a Class C. And it has one bump out in the living room area, which we were definitely looking for. We have a big golden retriever.
He's right over there.
He's right over here watching us very intently. So we needed to find an RV layout that when the bump out was closed, there was still like a hallway type of situation where he would fit and be comfortable and we could get to the back and so on and so forth. So the only thing about the RV that we found that was an issue was that over the cab, which is the front of the RV, if I am even saying the right term for that, there was an entertainment center and we needed a overhead bunk for Maddie. So in our next video, you'll actually be able to see us starting our renovation and how we turned that entertainment center into a bunk for Maddie. Are you laughing at me messing up?
No.
Maddie's messing, blah, 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 blah. Maddie's laughing at me messing up, but she doesn't realize I can edit it all out so it doesn't sound like I'm messing up. All right, so now we're gonna get into a few of the questions that you guys asked us. We basically posted on our Instagram, which if you don't follow us, it's at the Fetts Adventure. I'll leave it right here. You can also click the link down below in the description. First question is, where is the first place that you guys are headed? Can't tell yet. That's going to be a secret. We'll tell you on a video when we're done with our renovations. We kind of want that to be like another reveal.
Yeah, like a cool surprise.
A cool surprise. Yeah, I like it. Okay. Question 2. Do you think a single person could invest in an RV life? Yes, for sure. Like, why couldn't you do this by yourself? One, RVs are cheaper than buying a home.
Mom.
What?
The funny part is we both said yes.
I know we both said yes.
At the same
but
time.
that's the right answer.
Yeah.
I feel like if you have been debating living a more minimal style, or like minimal lifestyle in general, you don't mind like living in a tinier space, like you don't have a lot of junk, you don't necessarily need a lot of space, an RV is a great option. Like there are a million different ways you can live an RV lifestyle. It's honestly great. It's a great option.
And a great life.
A great option to a great life. So yes, I definitely think if you're a single person, an RV is a great way to live, save, and travel. And see the world. Well, at least this side of the world.
At least you can see Canada.
You could go see Canada. Moving on to the next question. Where will you put all of your furniture? Are you selling or storing? So
most of it's selling.
It's actually half and half. We had a 3-story townhome. And we literally had that whole townhome filled. When we first moved in, it was perfect. And then living there for 3 years, we realized we didn't have enough space for all of our stuff. And we were originally looking to buy a bigger home. And then we kind of flipped that entirely, and we were like, we don't need all of this stuff. Like, we don't need it. Basically what we did is, when we first started downsizing, we were, like I just said, planning on buying another home. So we started storing half our stuff that we weren't particularly using at the time in Derek's parents' basement, because they have a huge basement. It's like massive, which you'll see on upcoming videos. They actually have a wood shop down there, so we're actually doing a lot of work down in the basement. Yeah, so we started storing a lot of stuff in there. Then about a couple months in, we decided to do the whole RV thing. Then we started selling more stuff instead of taking it straight to storage. So there are some things that we actually kept and don't want to sell because, you know, just in case we decide we want to buy a house again, we're not starting over from zero. Also, there are like special things that we won't really be able to buy, like the pink couch we had for our wedding and my end chairs.
Almost this color.
So to answer your question, we are both selling and storing because we have the option to be able to store. And some things we just don't want to get rid of, but we are selling a lot of our stuff. Where will you stay on a normal day, or do you plan on traveling most of the time? So for right now, I'll just say this for right now because we are gonna get into more of like our life plan after we're done renovating. But for right now, we are actually staying at Derek's dad's house. They have a huge driveway and like a perfect space on the side of the house for us. So we're actually staying there. And we're gonna work on the renovations and stuff. And then I'll get into like our whole plan for the RV later on down the road when we're done our renovations and stuff. So stay tuned for all of that. We'll get more into specifics down the road. How does Apollo like the RV? Well, as of right now, Apollo's only been in the RV once. And he was deadly afraid.
Yeah, he wouldn't even go up the stairs. Dad needed to make him go up there. He needed to grab him up and put him up.
Yeah, he was like really afraid to go up the stairs because I'm guessing like dog point of view, he can see through the stairs because they're just the little metal stairs. So I feel like he was afraid he was like, it was too high of a jump. He couldn't jump into the RV and he couldn't really see the steps.
And he probably would be like afraid he would slip his paw through the hole.
But because we're renovating the RV right now, we're literally ripping things out. We still need to paint and everything. He's not actually in the RV. He liked it once he was in the RV.
Yeah, but
he had enough room. He's only been in there once, so he's not used to it yet. How long have you been wanting to live in an RV? So, well, Maddie here has been obsessed with tiny houses for years.
Years and years and years.
Like
before I was born.
Not before you were born. So Maddie would obsessively watch Tiny Home on HGTV. And Derek and I were always like, oh my God, we could never do that. We could never live like that. Like with a kid and a dog.
We're doing it.
And now we're doing it. So for us adults, we didn't really realize that we wanted to until we thought about just like, oh, what would we do if we won the lottery? If we win the lottery, the first thing we're doing is buying an RV and traveling the world, And then we were like, why are we waiting? Why are we waiting until we're old to do this?
And when I'm older and I'm going to have kids.
Yeah, I'd rather do it with you and have memories with you.
I would love that.
You would love that. You know, retirement isn't always a guarantee, and living that long isn't always a guarantee. So we just realized, like, obviously that's something we want to do if we keep saying that's the first thing we would do if we had a lot of money, you know? So, to answer your question, I'm really bad at answering questions shortly.
Yes.
I'm like you, we just talked forever. So about how long? I mean, we've said if we won a lot of money, we'd buy an RV for over a year now. But we didn't realize that that's something we wanted to do until about maybe like 6 to 8 months ago.
But Mom, you're just cracking me up.
Because I keep messing up.
You're making me crack myself up.
The last question that we're gonna answer today, because obviously I'm cracking Maddie up, is how much is it to live in an RV versus living in a house? And
probably like $80.
we will be answering that question actually in a later video, right? And the only reason that is because we're actually tracking every single penny we spend on this RV. So this question, I just wanted to address it here first, is going to be a completely separate video basically at the end of volume 1 when we go through all of the stuff that we did and talk about money and talk about financing and all that kind of stuff and options. But this is just what we decided to do. We decided to buy a used RV.
That's it. That's pretty much it.
That's pretty much it. All right, so that's going to be it for the end of this video. It was a very...
See you next video though.
Not yet. So anyway, if you liked this video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up.
Is there anything else you guys want to ask about us?
Yeah, if you have any more questions,
just ask us.
Ask us below, and we can put that in our bigger Q&A video. This is kind of just a little snippet.
Yeah, a little one, but we're gonna have an even bigger one.
Bigger.
Probably like 20 hours.
20 hours? Are you gonna film for 20 hours? So if you have any questions for us, go ahead and leave them below. Also, make sure you're following us on Instagram at the Fetts Adventure, because that's where we tend to ask a lot more questions and do a lot more Instagram stories and stuff. And we post a lot of RV stuff ahead of our videos. Also, Maddie and I tend to do a lot of dance parties. Gonna do a dance party right now. Go. I guess you'll just have to follow us on Instagram to see Maddie's dance parties.
Yeah.
Also, feel free to click that little bell notification down there.
Ding dong, ding dong.
So you get notified whenever we post. Right now we're posting every Saturday around noon. We try to hit that noon mark, but you know, scheduling sometimes.
Like noon.
Thank you for watching our video. Make sure you stay tuned for our next video when we tear out that entertainment center and make Maddie a bunk from scratch, DIY. Woo! Hashtag
the Fetts.
The Fetts. Bye guys, thanks for watching. Have a good rest of your Saturday.
See you next video.
Bye.
That was a little glitter like you.
It's a sparkle shimmer highlight.
It's like you're a princess.
I am a queen. Today's also Apollo's birthday, you guys.
He's the king.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy 3rd birthday to Apollo. Happy birthday to you.
Cha-cha-cha.
And many more. Happy birthday, puppers.
See ya.